What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion like we do every trading day, Monday to Friday. And today is Monday, as you know, the first day of trading week, and this is a blessing day for all of us. First day of trading week, always good for us. In the first session, we really look forward to have some good trades, and we did it also. Let's find out later today what kind of opportunity that coming on our way. As soon as we will find these trades, we'll jump on that. So it is a very important session, as London and New York session is coming up, and we'll be looking at, in fact, how we can find good trading opportunity in all the pairs. As we have seen that after NFP, the price, all the pairs, including USD pairs, started to trend in the direction dollar getting weaker and weaker. So we see that gold is getting stronger and stronger, and euro dollar and Gbpusd is getting stronger. That means that we might find some bull trade in all those instruments. So guys, before let's quickly wrap up the old sessions and what we did. So what do you see that gold trade? First of all, we see that gold trade has gone completely the other way and hit the stop loss. So we remove that gold trade from our list. So gold trade is gone. Gold started to be bullish, so looks like that gold will continue to rise as DXY is getting weaker and weaker. But no problem at all. We secured some already one profit on euro dollar, as you know, the dollar getting weaker, and at the same time we started to understand that how to take the advantage of it. And as you can see, as soon as market open on euro dollar, we have secured a trade on euro dollar, and we'll keep running the rest of them. So let's see how it goes as well. At the same time, some other pairs really giving us good movement in the market. So this week, highly likely that the price will trend, all those pairs will start to trend, so including the euro dollar. So let's first look at euro dollar, and we'll look at gold also. What's the factors that gold is going up, and what's the reason that trade that we saw that it's gone the other way. We'll analyze all of them. So first of all, let's look at euro dollar. Now euro dollar, this is the first session candle. Okay, so what we have seen that on the first session there is a long bullish engulfer followed by a narrow doji, and this session we have seen an wickless candle with a gap opening. It's a big probability for euro dollar to continue to go up, as euro dollar is always bullish to us in couple of weeks, as you have seen, and the price is moving exactly in the direction. So let me do a full analysis on euro dollar, and then I will jump on gold and we'll discuss gold as well. So looking at monthly, as you can see that this is the monthly price action. Euro dollar has formed the previous months. This is a long middleman on the monthly perspective. As you can see, this has formed, and with that long middleman on euro dollar, to me it's a starting of a new uptrend on euro dollar. It's a long-term trend now, started from bearish to bullish. Okay, so euro dollar started to be bullish, and what we can expect on euro dollar now, continue to go up. At least I think that the price will hit that resistance level where there is a 20 period moving average on the monthly, and highly likely that this price will move to that zone on euro dollar. Now if I look at weekly perspective, we see that this is the weekly candle. The previous week has created this very strong bullish engulfer. Now this candle has a full body in it. Now the way it has opened with a gap, see, when you see a gap down open like that, highly likely that I can say that almost 80% surety that this candle also will be a bullish candle. It could be smaller, bigger, but euro dollar, it's highly bullish. So with that in mind, what we can expect now, euro dollar to move in that direction, to go long and to be bullish. So this is the previous resistance zone. This is the previous support zone, which is turning resistance, and highly likely that this price action, if you look at the monthly, this is the nearest resistance level on euro dollar on the monthly level, which is also turning here as support, turning here as a resistance. What I think that euro dollar will move to that direction and will hit that resistance, and maybe from there we might see a rejection. And weekly, monthly is highly bullish. Now at the same time, if you consider this pattern here on euro dollar, the weekly, what do you see? That there is an inverted head and shoulder. Okay, this is a long inverted head and shoulder. Now with that inverted head and shoulder, what we see that in fact euro dollar, if you draw this neckline, if you closely look at it, you see that euro dollar has formed this candle on the weekly, on the gap opening is just above this inverted head and shoulder, giving us a potential for a bigger move to the upside. Now with that all mind, on the daily, we see that there is a daily pin bar. So basically what we have seen, this is the daily movement on euro dollar, an impulse followed by this correction, and it is in another impulsive phase. So if we consider this impulse on the daily, you can see this impulse, and this long wick on the daily is basically a retracement. If we take our Fibonacci from this starting of this impulse to end of the impulse, we see that the price rejected from this level. Now as the way of the price action has opened on euro dollar, what we see that a gap opening. So basically a very strong bullish engulfer followed by a doji. It's a continuation pattern, and I think that euro dollar is preparing for a stronger move to the upside. So in the intraday perspective, what we have seen that a wickless candle, bullish wickless candle followed by a narrow doji. Okay, that is a huge continuation pattern. Now we might add one more position on euro dollar. I will be really happy to buy again euro dollar as soon as the price will jump back to this level, and we will go long again on euro dollar as soon as we will find that opportunity. Now at the same time, we have opened another position on GBP and ZD. What I think that GBP and ZD, as you can see on the daily, it has created a very strong bearish engulfer, and this is the current session's candle, which is let me look at the 1 hour chart. So we see that the price now going up for a deeper retracement, and I strongly believe that this price will continue to drop as it is creating on the 4 hour. We have seen primarily a candle that has grabbed liquidity from the top, created this bearish engulfer. So let's see what happened on all of them. GBP and ZD, let's see what happened, and based on the price doing, we will be updating. But for euro dollar, I'm waiting to enter again as soon as I will find another opportunity, because this market looks like that is moving to the upside with an aggressive movement. So with that in mind, let's jump on gold. Now gold, as you can see that gold, in fact, this move to the downside was to hit all the stop loss. It looks like that it was a move for a reversal, creating a double top. Okay, instead gold has created this false breakout, and then we saw that with the euro dollar, gold also has moved to the upside. It has broken this resistance level. Okay, so we have got rid of this trade on gold. Now I will be waiting for entry, because it has already grabbed liquidity from here. Okay, tested this previous resistance zone, which is turning support. Now we could see that gold has a new momentum for a bullish move to the upside. Now looking at daily, there is only another thing also we need to keep in mind, guys, that this market, okay, is overextended now. Now any point we could see even a reversal, so we need to be a little bit of cautious, because if we look at the daily time frame on gold, what we see that the price now above this resistance, and you see that all the reversal happens when the market is overextended. Let me give you a couple of examples. What do I mean by this? You see that everywhere when the market, you see that overextended, that is where the reversal happen. Okay, now if you closely look at the same thing, you'll see everywhere. Okay, you see that when the market is overextended, then reversal happen. Okay, everywhere when the market is overextended, then reversal happen. So gold market currently with the daily candle is overextended. Now with that overextension, we could see continuation or we could see reversal. So let's see what happened. We will be observing the price action on the lower time frame, but always following the trend is always a good idea. So with that in mind, at this point the trend is up. Until then, how we will know in fact gold what it is going to do? Is it going to continue to rise, or it is coming back down? What I think that, you see that previous resistance zone here on gold with this long, this red candle was a manipulation candle. As you can see, during the NFP the price was supposed to go up, but it created a fake move to trap, and that red candle in fact was a complete downward. It's a manipulation. This happened in the market. We need to surrender when it happens. So with that manipulation, now we see it gain momentum and has broken up. Now how do we know that in fact this price will continue to rise? Is once we will see a healthy retracement to this level, this previous resistance, which will be turning support here, and then will continue to rise. That is where we'll be considering going long on gold. What I need that the price to come back again around, let's say around 1800 or 1801 level. Once we will see strong rejection, then we can say that okay, this market is probably will continue to rise. But as I mentioned, at any point we can see reversal. If we see a very strong impulse to the upside, then at any point you can see even a reversal, because this market overextended, and it will depend on in fact on the lower time frame price action. If we see, let's say, a head and shoulder on the 15 minutes, that is where in fact a very important message that the market might reverse. You see that 15 minutes, it is not impossible to see that in fact gold has created an inverted, a head and shoulder, and then reverse from here. So if we see, let's say, a strong head and shoulder, and the price has gone down, has broken down, came back to the range, and then we'll consider shorting based on what kind of price action it is doing. Thank you very much. Let me look at the chat, guys. Otino, good morning, coach. Thank you, Otino. Olajid, good morning, coach. Thank you. Haider, assalamu alaikum from Pakistan. Thank you, Haider. Wa alaikum assalam. Thank you very much. Daryl, morning, coach. AUDCHF, please. Yeah, absolutely. Look at it, Daryl. Sir, I want to make thumbnail for Shurish. What's kind of question? AUDCHF, please. Yep. Gbpusd. Yeah. So can we jump into Euro USD buy? Jumping not a good idea. If we find, we'll jump again, but just be patient. Mohanat, coach, US30 reverse. Okay, we'll look at it. Dr. Nasser, good morning, good evening, coach. Thank you very much. Jalal, today gold position, please. Looks like so far bullish. Mansuki, gold, please. Yeah. Good morning, coach. Euro dollar. Kinayat, good morning, coach from Nebraska. Hello. Any thought on Gbpusd? Good morning, G, please. US30. Looking at US30, okay. Gold, US30, euro dollar, they normally follow each other. Okay, so if we look at daily on US30, what do we see? That US30 looking at weekly, first of all, guys, there is a gap opening firstly. okay, on US30, and there is a doji. This is the weekly candle has closed. So look, I know that we look for reversal. I also sometimes get trapped on that reversal game, but the best way is trend trading. Look, US30, what do you see that this market is in a bullish trend. Okay, now at any point, I know that at any point we could see reversal, but always staying with the trend is the wisest decision we'll ever made. Now if you look at US30, we see that the past week has created this doji. Now when you see a bullish candle followed by this kind of doji, we do have a specific strategy that in our students are currently learning. It's a newly developed strategy over long time data, and also back tested, updated strategy. All the strategy now updated in our student dashboard. Everyone in our lifetime students, from tomorrow you'll see all the updated strategies on your course tab. If you are our lifetime member, then I'll recommend you to, even if you have learned already all the strategies, go to your student dashboard tomorrow. From tomorrow, go through all the updated strategies, and also go through all the extended back tested session. Back tested session is where you exactly learn the strategy. Okay. I know that in this live session I try to explain everything, but to explain a strategy, you need to go through the back tested session. This is only the way, because in back tested session, for example, let's say in back test, how do you do the back tested session? Look, what do you do? Let me tell you so that you exactly know. We go like this. So you don't know on the right side, I don't know on the right side, no one knows on the right side. So we go to replay the chart, and now we go back to the chart again. Okay, so this is a chart, right? Now this is chart, and no one knows what is on the right side. Why do we do that way? Is because if we know what is on the right side, no matter what you do, you still on the back of the mind, you know that this market is bullish, so your trade will be biased. That is why we do that way. Now we will replay the chart one by one, okay, and then we will find trades, and then we will take the trade, explaining exactly the strategy behind it. Because we have couple of strategy behind it, why this candle has formed, in what situation we are taking the trade, what factors in it, and then you will be taking the trade long or short as per the rules of the strategies. You'll set profit target, and then you'll run the chart replay, and then record them in a spreadsheet to see what is strategy giving you what kind of profit return. And that is the right way, and everything you will get in your student dashboard in lifetime access, so that you learn the strategy and you know by your own eyes when to take the trade, when to close, and how the strategy is performing. The goal of everything is to make you an independent, profitable trader. Look, signals is just a temporary support, so that when you are learning, you can have some confidence. But you need to keep in mind that at the end of the day, you need to become a profitable, independent trader. Otherwise, from only the signals, you can't live a life. Okay, you can. I'm telling you, telling you that the real truth. No one gonna tell you is that if you think that, let's say, you will be trader, you will trade only based on signals, then I'll say that maybe one day you will quit, because only on signal it's not possible for you to be viable for long term. Okay, if you look at the bigger picture. So it's just to help you to gain confidence, to learn. When you are learning how you apply that strategy in your chart is only for the signals. But to master everything as a trader, so that you can say yourself, I'm a profitable trader. That's the goal of all this back testing, all these strategies. So don't miss any of the videos, guys, who are in the lifetime member. Couple of videos already there, and you can that not much that it will take a lot of long time from you, but precisely explain everything. So go through them and then learn and become an independent trader. So let me look at now let me look at the chat, guys. Good evening, Coach Versana. Thank you very much. Good evening, Jeremy. Good day, Coach. Analyze NASDAQ. Yeah, look at it. Ravinder. Hi, sir. Good day. Thank you very much. 1820. Jeremy. Euro dollar Gbpusd. We already discussed. We'll go back again. Can I USD, please? And thanks for sharing your time and energy, knowledge. Thank you. No problems. Thank you very much. So Shell GJ looks good for short. I'll look at it. Euro dollar. Yeah. So let's look at US30 and then we'll look at NASDAQ. Now what I see US30, this is the monthly candle, guys. Once the market open, we have seen some initial drop. Now the price is going up again. Looking at weekly, see, let me tell you something. This is the puzzle that really need to understand. See, let's say if I look at this monthly price action, you know how the market moves. You see, once the market open, what we have seen, the market has gone up and then has come back here and then gone up. So the market really doesn't move in a linear way. So what you could see that, let's say you see a candle like this, okay, a bullish candle, but in the lifetime of this candle, the price is not straightforward the way we see. That is why you need to also watch the price action in the live market. So you see this candle like that, like a green candle open here. We say that the price open here, the market came back down here and then has gone up here and then has come back close below. In fact, the price doesn't move like that. Let's say if it is whatever time frame you are looking at, when you see the real time chart, what you will see that this market, what it does, let's say it opens here, okay, and then it goes up a little bit, has come back down here half, and then goes up again, and then has come back down here half, and probably will create this low, and then will go there and it will come back here, and then will go up here, will come back down here, and then will go back up here, probably will create this impulse, will come back down, even will come back here again, and then will go up here, will create this high, okay, and will close back here. So what do you see from here and here? You see the difference between seeing a candle like this and actually the price moved in that way. And that is the biggest struggle as a trader, is to hold the trade, or believing in yourself that, okay, I've taken the trade, it's gonna go wrong or gonna go right. That's very important, because the trade anytime may go wrong in the wrong direction, okay? So you need to be prepared for it, and that is why I was trying to explain this phenomena. And this movement in fact causes a lot of emotional response in us based on how we open the trade. Now if I see that, for example, I open the trade as soon as, let's say, candle open, a buy trade, right? A buy trade here I open, okay? Now my profit target, let's say here, this is my profit target and this is my stop loss, okay? Now when I open the trade here, it went to, let's say, $5 profit, okay, and has come back to -$2, okay, and has gone back to $7 profit, and then has come back to $20 minus, okay, and has gone back to $1 profit, okay, and come back to, let's say, $7 minus, and then has gone back to $8 profit, and then has come back to 0, no profit, no loss, and then has gone up to, let's say, $60 profit. Let's say your profit target at $80, and from that $60 profit it has come back to -$2, okay, and now from this -$2 has gone and hit your $70 profit, okay. Now all this movement is happening in your trading account and you're looking at it. You saw that you open a trade with a $70 profit target, let's say $30 loss. If it goes, is hit your stop loss, it will hit $30 loss. If it goes to profit, you will get $70 profit. As soon as you open, you saw $5 profit, and then -$2 loss, and then $7 profit, and then -$20 drawdown, 0. That's how the trade moves. No one can change this movement in the market. No one can give you, no one, even the god of trade cannot give you. Sometime it happens, let's say the euro dollar trade, you open straight gone to the hit the profit target, okay, today. So it happens sometime, but in most cases you see this. So when you see this, then what happened is that most of us, in even when I started trading, I did that too. When I saw $5 profit, very happy, okay, $5 profit going well, very good, thumbs up, I'm making money. And then it's come back to -$2, then I start to doubt, say there is shit, it's -$2, is it going to happen, or I'm gonna lose another trade, but doubt, and then has gone to $7 profit, and I said, wow, that's amazing, it's going to my profit target now, $7 profit, cool, let's go for a swimming. And when we come back from swimming or maybe from walking, we saw that -$20 minus, and I said, shit, what happening? It gone to $70 profit. Now I just came back from outside, I see now -$20 drawdown. Is it okay to have $7 profit? Why it didn't go to hit my $70 profit? Now it comes to -$20. Now still the trade is running, and now you're thinking, okay, once it gone to $5 profit, $7 profit, I didn't take the profit. Now it came to $20 minus. Why I didn't take the profit? Now start to thinking that way. And then at some point you see the trade has gone to 0, and then you start to think, okay, this trade may not work out well because it already came to $20 minus. Lucky that it didn't hit my stop loss at $30. Let's close this position. Already I'm in $2 profit, better take that profit, close the trade, and you probably ended the trade here. But it could come again -$2. So that is the way the trade moves. It's the, let's say, if you wanna go to from A to B, one city to the other city, you can't move in one direction. You have to go through different signals, different directions, different drawdown, and that's how you will go to the destination. So then how you can eliminate these things? The best way I found is I called a set and forget strategy with proper risk management. So what are you gonna do? No matter what's the trade situation, no matter how good the trade, no matter how bad the trade is, open the trade with proper risk management, okay, 0.01 lot, 0.1 lot, whatever. Place your stop loss in the right place, and then place your take profit in the right place, and then forget it, okay. Once you manage the risk, you know that, okay, whatever the situation, if I lose, I lose this much. Whatever the situation, if I gain this much. I'm not worried about anything else because I manage my risk. And then get busy in something else. If you are trading, day trading, maybe look for another trade, or even don't look at the chart even anymore, because you managed your risk, so that you don't see this drawdown happening, this up and down is happening, because this up and down no one can stop, in fact. So I see that if you really want to be a consistently profitable trader, that's the best way to manage the trade, to find the proper trade signal, and so that you can make money out of trading. Hopefully that you found value in it, guys. Let me know your thought. Good morning, thank you very much. Steven, opinion AUD, yeah, silver please, yeah, absolutely. Good morning, no problems, keeping it real, thank you, no problems. GBP CAD, awesome, thank you very much. Okay, so this is a very important thing, guys, we discussed. Now let's jump on to US30. Looking at weekly, what do you see? That US30, this is the weekly candle which closed as a doji. Looking at daily, now there is a doji on the daily. What I think that the price might break this daily doji's high here, okay, and then likely to come back down, probably will test the daily 20 MA, and then we could see a rise. So basically for me, the wave for US30 is this. Okay, so this is the wave what I think that US30 is likely to do. Okay, and so now look, as I mentioned that it's not a good idea to trade counter trend. Instead, better way to wait for US30 to come back down for a deeper retracement, and once we will see that US30 has given us an opportunity, then we can go long on US30 from this zone. Okay, so we'll see what happened, and then we'll jump onto the trade on US30. Okay, so for me the price action is bullish. Once you see that giving us a clear bullish signal, we can buy, but that could be the zone that for US30 to give us a potential trading opportunity. What I think that, as I mentioned, the price from this resistance to come back down to this level of support, and then to give us a bullish setup. Okay, looking at gold again, so what we could see that gold, we see a candle is going to close very soon. This is an impulse on gold. Okay, it has in fact break this resistance zone. So this level at 1800, because you know this is a psychological level on gold. Okay, this is a psychological level on gold, and this level at 1800 or 1801 is where could be a very good place for potential bullish setup on gold. Okay, what I will be waiting for, because there is already a breakout from this level. Okay, we need to see retest of this level, and from here we can go long. Now from the Fibonacci perspective on gold, which is deeper still, so the impulse has not been ended yet. So once we will see this price settled above this resistance level on the retest, once we will see possible bullish setup, we can go long on gold. Okay, so this is the plan for gold. NASDAQ, same way as US30. What I'm expecting on NASDAQ is for the price to give us a movement to the downside. So this is the daily price action on NASDAQ. As you can see, back to back two dodges. So what we could see today, the price to go up to from this level to come back down, and then to create a bullish move. So because it's a long-term bull, the best place for going long on NAS100 is this zone, okay, this level, where what I'm expecting the price to come back and have a rejection from here and then to go long with this one. Sambit, good morning, thank you very much. Okay, so going to back to euro dollar. Now euro dollar, as I mentioned, we hold this trade, we partially close some profit on this one, okay, and we will be running the rest of the position for a bigger profit target. Now what's the reason that I have opened the trade is because you see this is the previous session's candle. This candle on the 4-hour is quite significant. Firstly, it has opened with a gap on euro dollar, you can see that, and with that gap opening we have seen there is a weakless candle. Let me do a full analysis, the reason behind this trade, because the goal of everything is to give you guys the way we are trading so that you can learn it from there and you can grow as a trader. So if you look at the monthly, what we see that this is euro dollar price action. The previous months has created a very long bullish engulfer. Now when you look at chart over and over again, you see these things all the time happen in the market. You see this smooth trend line. So this smooth trend line on euro dollar is basically indicating that this market reverse. So when you see a smooth trend line, let me tell you what do I mean by this. Let's say with that one here, okay, with this, we see that with this green candle when it formed in May 2022, this candle, it didn't form this smooth trend line. You see that it created a lower high, lower low, and then we start to go against the trend. But what's the difference with the current monthly candles on euro dollar is that you see that this is current monthly candle. What do you see that this one is creating a smooth trend line with a higher low, okay. So with that smooth trend line with that higher low, what do you see that euro dollar bounce. Now this is the monthly candle that has closed previous month. Now if we look at this monthly candle, what we see that in fact after this kind of smooth trend line and a monthly candle with you know that a very healthy body and a smaller wick at the bottom and a smaller wick at the top, giving us a potential for further move to the upside. What I think that euro dollar in the first wave, highly likely that it's gonna hit this resistance level, which is around 1.0792, okay. So that means that this month also you could potentially see euro dollar having a stronger movement. Now looking at the weekly, now this is the weekly candle. Let me look close that. So you see that the previous week created this bullish engulfer. Now see how the market open here, it will tell you in fact what this week is going to do. Says that you know, morning will tell you what it likes to be the evening, okay, or you know, whole day will tell you the morning how it will go on. Now what do you see that on euro dollar, it has opened with a gap, okay. With that gap opening, there are a couple of things we can look at. First of all, if you narrow down to this weekly candle, you see there is no wick at the bottom. So this is a sign that euro dollar is likely to print another bullish candle to the upside. So looking at daily, so this is the first day of trading week with a pin bar at the top from this resistance zone on euro dollar, giving us a potential for going, you know, up, the price to continue to rise. Now looking at 4-hour time frame, what do we see that gold, in fact, pardon me, euro dollar, there is a bullish engulfer, okay, with a gap opening. Now this kind of bullish engulfer is pretty powerful. Now when you see this kind of bullish engulfer, especially in an order block or in a liquidity zone, or where the smart money is buying, followed by a doji in a certain way, it's a continuation pattern. And as I mentioned, we do have a specific strategy to trade this kind of price action. We do have this indicator that you can use to find the trade to give you a clear signal on according to our trend following strategy, which is available for all the students who are lifetime member in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You can use it in your trading view, or you can use it in your MetaTrader 4. Now with that bullish engulfer followed by this narrow doji, as I mentioned, keep in mind, when you see a strong bullish engulfer in an order block followed by a doji certain way, it's a continuation pattern. And we have a strategy, what we called a station strategy. So with that station strategy, what we see that euro dollar is printing a strong bullish candle, and you can see that this candle is in fact manifesting in the same way. If you replay this chart here, what we see that now this candle, the bullish engulfer, has formed in an order block. Okay, this is a previous order block, and followed by this doji, which has a certain criteria according to the rules of the strategy, and we see that the next one strongly bullish. Okay, so now what I think, after closing of this candle, looks like that it is going to close as a narrow doji. After retracement, or even without retracement, we might see this market is heading to the upside. With this wickless candle, we might see that this market is picking up for a bigger move. Okay, and that is why as soon as market open, I have seen that criteria in that zone. I have sent out this trade to the students, and also I have opened the same trade, which we had two profit target. One is here, which is triggered. The other one is 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio trade. If you want to learn that strategy that we are trading this kind of market, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit us and join our Forex Trading Wizard Academy to become a lifetime member, to have all those trading tools, and to be a part of great trading community that everyone is amazing in this community, and to share your ideas and to gain knowledge, and also give knowledge to everyone, sharing each other. So this is a great environment where you can find an environment to become a profitable trader. So with that said, let me know in the chat, guys, what pairs you are trading. Gold, what is zone? We'll look at it. USDCH. All right, no problems. Jonathan, yeah, I do look at crypto. Let me look at it. Or the USD, look at it. So looking at some cryptocurrencies. How many of you trade crypto? Let me know, guys. Even Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum. Let me know two things. One thing, what kind of crypto you trade, and firstly, do you trade crypto? Yes or no? And if you trade, then which one you trade? So looking at Dogecoin, looking at the monthly, okay, we see the Dogecoin on the monthly perspective. Let me look at this market on the monthly. The previous month has created this doji. Okay, this is the monthly doji. What I think that, let me look at the weekly. Okay, so this is the weekly price action on Dogecoin. What we see that look at the daily. So if we look at because Dogecoin, if we trade, then we need to look at very lower time frame. Now on the 1 hour chart, Dogecoin giving some kind of it's on the lower time frame is bullish. Okay, so on the 4 hour, we see it is hitting the resistance level. This is the daily chart. And the weekly. Okay, what we could see, guys, on Doge, we might see some sideways movement. You see that this is a weekly price action back to back 2 weeks, so there is a long bullish candle followed by this doji. So this week we might see Dogecoin is trading in range. So if we take that high and low for the range, what we see that Dogecoin may remain between this support and resistance for this week. So if we look at go back to the lower time frame, so for me Dogecoin, the best place for trading is to wait for the price to reach this resistance and to see how they are reacting, and then to sell, because this is a overall short bearish market, but where the way the price action is forming, you see it is creating those series of high and low. Okay, what I think that this market, after testing this resistance, if it fails to create any new higher high from that level, we can go short on Dogecoin. Okay, thank you very much. Razi, yes, we are in Euro USD. Razi, we are long on Euro USD, which is running. Yep, we are long on Euro USD. So this is the trade on Euro USD that we are running. To take gold down 1780s, some bit. Okay, so the gold, I know that you are expecting for a shorting opportunity on gold, but yeah, the price is overextended, the market on the weekly. Okay, so it could, there are two probabilities for gold now. Okay, one, it has already broken the resistance zone, right? It is residing above the resistance level on the higher time frame. Now what I think that on gold is that it might, this week, what it could do, it could remain still bullish, have a big spike, and then could come back down. But I can't say that gold will be, will come back down, because it's a bullish trend until we see a clear reversal. So for the time being, what we need to do is, see, the best practice will be is, because gold already grabbed liquidity from here, okay, created this fake move that trapped us, including myself, and from that trap it has gone up, has broken the resistance level. Okay, now what we see that gold in fact above this resistance. Okay, now with that resistance, what we can expect for the gold to come back down to test this level. Once you will see gold has come back down, tested this previous resistance, which is turning support. Okay, from here we can expect going long. I will not recommend to short gold for the time being until let's say if this one became a fake move and we have seen a very strong breakdown with a long red candle like this one here. Okay, and then once you see a slow retracement, we can sell gold. Once you will see that it proved to be a reversal, a fake move to the upside, and then has come back down, then we can say that okay, on the retracement we can sell. But for the time being, it's still bullish. Okay, the trend for gold is still bullish. Guys, give a big thumbs up, smash the like button, everyone, please. It will really help the channel to the video to grow, to go to more people. So I'll count 2 to 0 so that everyone can do that. 2 1 0. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done yet, so that you don't miss out any of the update, trade alert and everything. You're putting all the all this analysis and everything. All right, so thank you, no problems. Gold 1 hour seems to be reversing. Peter, Khalid, thank you Khalid for coming. You are awesome. Thank you very much for joining this live session. So gold, look guys, I know that everyone expecting for a drop. Gold is overextended, but the best practice for now, gold, if you go to the 15 minutes time frame, okay, when you see an overextended market, you see this is the 15 minutes and the price is above this resistance zone. Okay, now for selling gold, let's say in what situation I'll be selling gold is, you see it might forming a head and shoulder, and then it needs to come back down again to form this head and shoulder to test the previous support turning resistance. Then we can expect to sell gold. Okay, so for the time being it is still bullish. Okay, guessing will not be a good idea. Okay, according to my analysis, it's still bullish. As you can see, the market structure is still bullish. Where's the indicator gone? I don't know where is my indicator gone from my chart. We have deleted that. Okay, so I might need to add the indicator again. Somehow it's been deleted. Okay, so the indicator that I use, guys, is EMA. So exponential moving average. One is 20, the other one is 10. So I give double click. Now what I'm gonna do, it's called SMA, not SMA, EMA. So what I'll do is EMA, exponential moving average. Okay, it's coming as SMA. Okay, so one I will set as, because my indicator is deleted, so I'm gonna put again. So the 20 EMA is blue, style EMA. Okay, and this is blue. Okay, and make it a little bit of thicker. Okay, this one, and the other one that I'll do is 10 EMA, which is input 10, style red. This one I'm gonna delete. Okay, doesn't look to me that. So what do you see that gold, guys? If you look at this intraday time frame on the 4 hour, we see that gold has created this move during the NFP, the fake move. It has basically tested this level, grab liquidity from here, and then aggressively has gone up. So the price action, the trend is still bullish. Okay, once you will see that the price tested this previous resistance turning support, based on how it is reacting to this level later today, we'll know exactly what is likely to happen. But for the time being, it is still bullish, and because it grabbed liquidity from here, creating this inverted move, it is in fact there is a probability for further rise in this direction before creating any reversal. So yeah, that's still bullish, so I have to tell it as a bullish today. USD minus. Okay, let's look at the news calendar, guys, to see in fact how it is doing. So Forex Factory, if you go to the calendar, we see that there is a news coming up later today. Yeah, so ISM service PMI today, which is pretty important. So we might find a trade around this news announcement. Euro dollar or Gbpusd, we might have more positions on this. And Aussie dollar, there is news coming tomorrow, Aussie dollar. So with that Aussie dollar news, we might find really good trading opportunity around Aussie dollar as well. Now Aussie dollar, as you can see, that the previous session is created this bullish engulfer, followed by it is forming a doji, which is giving a potential another bullish setup. So highly likely that Aussie dollar will continue to rise, because as I mentioned earlier, there is a bullish candle, bullish engulfer, which has a strong liquidity in it. It crossed this low, and then what we see that in fact Aussie dollar, this candle, current bullish candle, has formed in an order block where there is a previous resistance zone here. Okay, resistance zone here, resistance support zone here, turning support, so which is in fact a bullish candle. Now what we see that in fact AUD USD is bullish. So as AUD USD is turning to be bullish, okay, then in terms of euro dollar and gold, I would say that there is still bullish. So yeah, the price action is still bullish. This one, it has formed here, this AUD USD, it's a sign of continuation pattern. Now this one closing in 30 minutes, this narrow candle, which is a doji. Now this doji is a continuation pattern. As you can see, there is a very strong movement to the upside. Now if you look at the daily, you see that there is a narrow candle on the daily perspective. This one also grabbed liquidity from this previous resistance, turning support. So yeah, for me, all this showing a strong bullish momentum. As soon as I will find entry, I will add another position. As we are long on euro dollar, which is moving in the direction, we'll keep adding position as soon as we will find opportunity. I think that euro dollar is very strongly bullish currently. Gbpusd, absolutely. Okay, Gbp NZD. Hi sir, how US oil performing this week? Yeah, very good question. Let's look at US oil, guys. What I think that US oil looks like to me that it is preparing for a drop. So if I look at weekly, what I see that US oil, as you can see, this market with this liquidity grab from here, this is an impulse on the weekly, and this is a correction. So I think that it will come for another impulse. This is the weekly chart on US oil. Now if I look at all the time frame one by one, then what I see that monthly time frame US oil has created this very long bearish engulfer. Now this bearish engulfer, what we see that, guys, let me do one thing. Let me make this watermark a little more visible so that you guys can understand the time frame. Okay, so what do you see that US oil, now you guys can see the time frame on the screen is on the chart. I think that's really helpful for you, isn't it? So that once I switch the time frame, you know that actually what time frame I am in. So US oil on the monthly, we have seen that there is a bearish engulfer on the monthly, long bearish engulfer. Now with that bearish engulfer, what we have seen that US oil, in fact the price gone up a little bit, and this monthly candle on US oil is giving us for a bigger movement to the downside. So looking at weekly, what we see that on the weekly perspective, there is an impulse correction. Now it likely to create another impulse. Now looking at the daily, what we see the daily perspective, as you can see, this is what I mentioned in the weekly forex everywhere, that US oil is likely to test this 20 EM on the daily and then to have a rejection. Looks like that it's doing its job. So all this time frame giving us a potential for bearish. Now looking at intraday perspective on the 4-hour, what I see that this price action, guys, this one is giving me potential bearish price action. As you can see, this market on the local time frame, it was in a bullish trend. Okay, now with that bullish trend, exactly where we expected, after creating overextended market from this level, we have seen US oil rejected. Now this market structure on the lower time frame is broken. As you can see, this is no longer a bullish market now, and instead it is turning to a bearish market. So what I'm expecting on US oil, after closing of this candle, after little retracement, the price to continue to drop, and even we might find, and we might open a position on US oil as soon as we will find that opportunity. Okay guys, so yeah, this is the update on all of these pairs. Let me know guys in the chat which way you will be trading and what's your ideas. And in the meantime guys, if you wanna learn our strategies and also trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us to have all those trading tools and also learn our strategies, trade with us, be a part of an environment trading community where you will have opportunity to interact with some amazing traders. So let me know in the chat before I wrap up this session so that I know what to address next, and then I'll jump out. And also don't forget to subscribe to access the upcoming New York session, live trading session. And with that live session, we will have some more insight about the news coming up. There is a news coming up, and I'm looking forward to it very much. Okay, son, very good. If you are bearish on US oil at 76, let me look at again US oil. So yeah, looks like that US oil, I think that I don't think that it will be able to break this way and to create a new higher high. Instead, highly likely that US oil will drop. So 76 your profit target should be achieved. I hope that you will get the full profit on it. Yep. I'm still USD ZAR trade from Friday sell. Okay, let me look at USD ZAR. Okay, USD ZAR, what do you see that primarily looks like that? See this one, the way now the price action is forming on USD ZAR, I see that this market might break down because as dollar getting weaker against everything, so this move on the USD ZAR looks like that a fake move. So with that fake move, what we could see that USD ZAR, I think that will drop now because it created this fake move to the upside, okay, during the news or any other reason. So it in fact grabbed a lot of liquidity, and from that liquidity we can expect USD ZAR to continue to drop. Okay, I think that it will drop the way it is forming now, open with a gap, giving us a clear potential for bearish movement. So I think USD ZAR will respect this resistance, will continue to drop. So this is how it happens. You see that yesterday we are expecting for a bullish move, but once the market open, we see that this market is now bearish, and that's how trading is. Once you see that the market condition changing, you need to change the way you look at so that you can adapt with the new market condition. And that's trading. Being a trader means creating an identity of a trader, means that you do the right thing, you do proper risk management, you keep faith on your strategy, you have a strategy, and as soon as you see that the market is giving us a new market condition, you need to adapt yourself to suit with the new market condition. With that said, guys, I'm gonna end this session. I sincerely believe that you guys enjoyed this session. Give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, and don't miss out the New York session and London sessions upcoming live session, and also join the free Telegram channel for all the updates coming up here. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.